What's up YouTube? It is PhantiZm here, as you can see, and I'm going to be going through all my radar classes today for game battles and whatnot. So here's my first class. As you can see, it's well, ACR is pretty much standard for all my classes, except for a few. And the best thing to have on your ACR is really extended mags and impact, because extended mags you get like a ton more ammo, impact you wallbang, all that. Secondary really doesn't matter. I always put a P99 on. And this class is for blast shield up mostly, so get the frag and concussion. There's really no need for anything else other than concussion if you have blast shield off. Because, I mean, EMP does nothing really. Like, oh, what did it do? I mean, it's really pointless for when blast shield's off. Fraggers are always great because you can just nade people from wherever the hell you want. Scavenger is nice if you're going to be wallbanging a lot, which I do all the time. Because, yeah, you run out of ammo. Quick draw, just the best thing to have on at the time. And I always like to use marksman, especially for TDM, because like a lot of time people will get into head glitches and try to pop up in a bunch of areas. It gives you a little heads up when they're going to come up. So yeah, that's my first class. Second one is my radar TDM blast shield singles class. Same thing, ACRs with the extended mags, impact, P99, whatever. Frag and scrambler. This is a bit different than my other class, obviously, especially with the scrambler. Because well, first of all, blast shield on makes a huge difference. That means flashes and stuns are completely useless. And really, to be honest, EMP doesn't do anything as long as you got a decent headset. Because of the EMP, you could just listen and kind of figure out where they're going. So yeah, I always go to scrambler because, I mean, it kind of like blocks out the sound first of all, which is always nice. And once you use it, I mean, you can pick it up whenever you want, put it back down. It's not like EMP where you throw it and you're screwed after that. So yeah, pretty much just finds that. Same with scavenger, you know, more ammo. Blast shield, if it's enabled, you always want it on just because you don't want to get naded across the map or screwed over by flashes and stuns. And marksman once again, just for the regular stuff. And I always have support kill streaks on just in case people have their rules wrong. It makes it a lot easier to prove. Like anything really. Okay, my next class, this is more of a radar search and destroy class, where blast shield is disabled, like most people play it with. Yeah, same thing, ACR, all like crap, frag, concussion, scavenger, quick drop, but the big thing in this class is stalker. Stalker is like huge in search and destroy. It allows you to like peek around corners and go all the way back without getting really hurt too much. Move like 50 times faster aiming. Like, it's really great for, especially for like strafing corners and stuff, because you gotta kind of push up a lot of the time, especially when teams plant the bomb or when you're trying to plant. So yeah, that's pretty much that class. My next class, I named it Rosie Rapist for a reason actually. UMP, extended mags, and ranged, which is pretty good. Secondary don't matter. Frag and scrambler. Here's the other thing about scrambler, and this makes it incredibly good class. So a lot of times in TDM especially, people will think like, hey, I'm a kill up, I could just Rosie whenever the hell I want. So they'll run you around a building and stuff in the same exact path over and over and over. What the scrambler does is you put it down in their path, kind of like out of the way though, so they can't shoot it out. And I mean, they're pretty much screwed the second they run into it. You could turn around and pretty much run them right into yourself. Or a lot of the time they won't even go through it, they'll try to go around it and get back into gunfights. So it's good for bringing the game back into actually like a fighting stance. Extreme conditioning so you can catch up to them if they start rosing you. Quick draw, pretty self-explanatory. And stalker again, just because it makes you aim faster around corners and strafing, which is a lot of what you do when you're getting rosied. I really don't like the Rosie at all, so yeah, but if you did want to like make a Rosie class for some reason, extreme conditioning is definitely the way to go, and I'd probably say you want to go with assassin just because it makes you immune to EMPs. Because some people use those on you too when you're Rosieing people, which it doesn't make a huge difference really. You can still hear where they're going, so you can kind of pick up on it. My final class, MSR. This is a class really for like long range gunfights where you really can't see a guy too well. Like he's hiding like a tiny head glitch. See like a thermal on there just so you could like really see him pretty well. Long range impacts. I love the wallbang with snipers for some reason. I can't really tell you why. I'm like the only one I know that does that. And then the ACR on there as my secondary. It's got overkill obviously. Just so like if they do decide to like come up close to you, you're not screwed over with a pistol. You got something to do it with. Frag concussion, pretty standard. Sleight of hand. Just because if they do for some reason blitz you or something, you have like pretty good ability to swap your gun. It's nice overkill, yeah, I already explained that, and marksman, of course, for taking people at long range. So yeah, that's pretty much it.